Namaste and welcome from the countryside of Sauraha. So today Sarah and I are doing a bicycle tour to get to the 20,000 lake, and we're currently passing through the countryside to get to the entrance of the national park. And yeah, so it's just absolutely gorgeous here, and just riding to the fields and the houses is amazing. So I'm excited to see where we're going. We just entered the national park. It took us about 1 hour to get to the entrance. And yeah, now we're riding through the jungle. It's about 4 kilometers to get to the lake. And yeah, so we're riding a path along the salt trees, which are the most common trees in this forest. And in this side of the park, there's also the chance to see some rhinos and, if we are lucky, some tigers. And we actually earlier already saw a rhino, so here's the footage of that one.
That's the type of crocodile will not hit the hand there.
We have reached the lake and it's really beautiful. It also seems like it's a popular hangout spot for some locals. There's someone playing the guitar in the background. It's really nice. Unfortunately, you cannot swim in the lake because there's a bunch of crocodiles. So yeah, no swimming, but just the view is amazing. So unfortunately, on the way back, our tour guide had a flat tire. So we started pushing the bikes and waited for someone to give us a lift. And then there was this army truck coming by, and they got his bike in the back. And yeah, so there was only room for one bike. So since the tourists are not allowed to go without a guide, Sarah and the guide went on the bikes and I hopped in the army truck and yeah, got a nice lift from the army truck. But yeah, unfortunately I couldn't take a video of that one because it's a military vehicle. So yeah, no filming of that one. But yeah, I was sitting inside of the military truck. Who can say that about them? So now we're outside the national park and we're heading towards a bicycle shop in hopes that they can fix the tire and that we can get back on the road again, because walking home is gonna be a long way and there's a thunderstorm coming in the back. So yeah, I hope we're gonna make it back soon. There's definitely a storm coming in and I don't think we can make it back, so yeah, let's see what happens now. I guess we just have to stay here and wait it out. While we were waiting for the bike to get fixed, the wind picked up pretty fast and the rain started. At first we were seeking shelter under a carport, but then things got a lot worse. The wind and the rain got so heavy that we ended up waiting inside the house of the guy who was fixing the bike. Luckily, half an hour later the rain had cleared, the repairman was able to finish his job, and we were back on the road. On our way back, we saw that a bunch of trees and electrical poles had fallen down. The amount of damage that was done within the short amount of time was unbelievable. Yet, the nature seemed so peaceful, welcoming us back on the road with an amazing sunset. The mountains in the back. It's just so gorgeous, like the sunlight setting behind the mountains. It's so nice. So, quick update on our bike adventure 2 days later. So when we got back, everything was fine, the power was up, everything was running, all the lights were on. So yeah, I guess we just expected that we were lucky and all the electrical poles that had fallen down were supplying like a different region or something. But as it turns out, there was just the backup generators that kicked in once the electricity went down. And then the next day I woke up and there was no power because the backup generators were used up. So actually there was no power within the whole city, like the whole city had lost power, and it kept on going at the most of the day. So I think the power went back on like 10 p.m. And yeah, so there were only like a few big resorts that still had their backup generators up and running. Most of the shops and local houses and even my resort did not have power at all. So everybody was trying to get by using candles. And yeah, but then I guess luckily the power went on 30 hours after the storm. So in Nepal, it's not unusual that the power is gone for like a long amount of time. Like once there's damage, it usually takes a lot of amount of time to fix it, according to the locals. So I guess 30 hours is still a good amount of time to fix the power. But yeah, it's crazy, like going 30 hours without power. Like it's so usual here, and it would be such a big drama if that happens at home. I guess this is traveling abroad. You never know what's gonna happen, and life is always up for a surprise. So stay tuned for the next surprise that comes soon.